I am at the base of Alta today, and this morning I'm going to be hiking up to Devil's Castle. On the way, I will probably take a quick detour to go and summit Sugarloaf so I can hit an extra peak, and then I will be doing the Devil's Castle Traverse. After that, depending on what time it is, how much water I have left, and how I'm feeling, I might continue on forward to Eagle Peak, and if I'm feeling good enough, might even make a full loop and head over to Wolverine Mountain and back to the base of Alta from there. We'll see how I'm feeling once we get up there, and I'm looking forward to a pretty fun day. On my way to Devil's Castle this morning, I'm going to be passing Secret Lake, which is a pretty cool alpine lake here at Alta. Along the way, you end up passing a plethora of wildflowers. You can see right here on the trail next to me already. Both sides are just covered in these yellow. I've got some purple and pink flowers. I've got some red ones down further. Very nice start to the day. Once I get up to Devil's Castle, the terrain will change up quite a bit, and it's a decent amount of third class and fourth class scrambling to get over the whole thing. It should be really fun. From the trip reports I've read, the rock quality up there is pretty good, and even though there are some spots with higher exposure, it shouldn't be too difficult or too bad. Here's a slightly better view of where I'm going to be going. First, I'm going to go up to Sugarloaf on the right, and then I'll be traversing all across Devil's Castle there. This first section is actually pretty quick. There's not very much elevation gain. You can see up ahead where it's all going to just go straight up. So we've been pretty quick up until that point, at least. Here we are, Secret Lake. I'm just passing Secret Lake, and it looks like we are just getting to the start of the steep section. Made it to the ridge between Sugarloaf and Devil's Castle. Sugarloaf is that way, and Devil's Castle is that way. Plan is head up Sugarloaf first, and then make our way back this way towards Devil's Castle. Made it to the high point today. Here's our geological marker. Wasn't too bad getting up to this one. The worst is yet to come, even though we are at the high point. Devil's Castle down there. From here it looks like there's a few pretty steep sections. You can get a good look here down where I came up from. There's the lake and trails down that way. I'm feeling pretty good now. We'll see how I feel when I get to the top of Devil's Castle. But if I'm feeling good enough, no, I might just loop all the way around and just keep going all the way, since you don't have to go all that way anyways. If I was going that way, just add in a few more peaks on the way back. Gonna take a quick break and enjoy the view up here. I've got a pretty good view of American Fork Twin Peaks over here. I actually hiked that a couple weeks ago. If you're interested in that video, check out my channel. Looks like we've got a little cache right here. Mailbox with the log, nice. I'll have to sign that, but it's going good. I'm back at the saddle between the two peaks now. Looks like someone has built a little shelter here. This could be a pretty nice windbreak, it looks like. That's kind of cool. Let's check this out. Nice. I suppose it'd be, there's a lot of cracks in it, but a lot better than nothing. That's kind of cool. So I haven't actually done this section of ridgeline before, so I'm a little bit nervous today just because, you know, I've heard a lot of different things, right? I've heard everything from it's a super chill scramble to it's really hard and technical with tons of exposure. So I guess we'll see. I feel like I've done a decent amount of research on it though. Looked up a lot of beta and it seems pretty doable to me. So I'm gonna go look at it. If anything looks too sketchy, I can always turn back, but I'm thinking it'll be pretty doable and I'm in for a good time. All right, here's our sign. Danger, climbers below, please don't knock rocks off. So yeah, there's a crag right below on that vertical wall. I actually kind of want to come climb here sometime. Just haven't gotten around to it yet, as there are many options in the area, both for peak bagging, climbing, trail running, etc. So perhaps someday. I tend not to make too many videos of climbing routes that I do and just climbing in general, just because it tends to be a little bit more difficult to get the footage. But I did last week. I climbed the North Ridge on Pfeifferhorn, which is behind me a ways. And that was pretty cool, although it was very chossy and a lot of loose rock, so there were a few sketchy filling sections, but that was like with, you know, ropes and gear and stuff, so a little bit more involved than what we're doing today. There's the castle poking up right there. Let's go. Nice. That looks awesome. All right, well, I'm excited. This looks like it's gonna be pretty neat. Looks like the technical section starts right up here. There's a helicopter over here. It looks like it's got like a cable or something dropped from it. I wonder if they're doing a rescue. Hopefully no one's hurt bad over there. Maybe it's doing something else, I don't know. Maybe training or something, but hopefully they're just doing construction or something and not having to rescue anyone. That wouldn't be good. I recognize this section from some videos online. Here, a person that looks not quite as bad as it did in the videos, but I do have to go up this right here with, you know, the drop off down that way. But it looks looking super solid and not bad. You'll know if it gets bad because I'll have to put the selfie stick away. All right, up we go. The helicopter's still just flying around. Maybe they're doing like a tour or something. The top of the first little peak thing. There we go. 100% sure which way people go through that section here. It looks like you can maybe bypass this entire peak here, but I feel like you're supposed to get up here. Well, you can definitely bypass this down around on the bottom. Maybe that's a better option, I don't know. Let's see if I have to turn around and come back. Oh, good. This is the right way, because you can definitely get down through there. That's a good, that makes me feel good. It's always good to know you're going the right direction when you've got cliffs on both sides of you. Here, check this out. Well, I'm feeling okay. There is a bit of exposure, but it's super easy. Like, the terrain's easy. It's just, you know, drop offs on both sides. If it were really windy, I don't think I'd want to be up here, but it's not bad. I think, if I remember correctly, this third little castle point is where the crux is at, getting up through that. So from here, I don't even see the way you'd get up that. So I guess we'll get over there, take a look, see what it looks like, and maybe I'll get to go all the way through, maybe not, we'll see. But I am feeling good, so if I do get through this, I probably will just continue on the ridge line. I think there's Eagle Peak over there, and if you follow it more over that way, we got Wolverine. We'll see if I can figure out this next section. If not, I'll just turn around, I guess, then go back the way I came. Down we go. All right. My hope with this last section has been, as I get closer, it would look easier, which is often the case. And it does look quite a bit less vertical, although it still looks plenty vertical. I can see over here, there's like a little cache and an anchor. I don't know if that anchor is for the climbing route below me. So let me just take a look around for a second and figure it out. Well, I came around the corner here and this spot here looks much less exposed and much better. So I will go up this way. The other spot, when I got closer, it wasn't quite as bad as it looked, but it's still quite a bit of exposure. But this looks like it's like kind of in the gully, and still obviously wouldn't want to slip, but definitely takes it from class 4 to 3. Nice. That wasn't too bad. And this next section looks pretty chill too. All right, let's go. Woohoo! Made it to the top. That's it's definitely looks way sketchier than it is, but it's still sketchy. So yeah, pretty cool. Check this out. Give you a 360 view here. I think the worst of it's over. I do have to still get down this other side, which from here doesn't look too bad, but I thought there was one section that was kind of steep. But maybe that was like over here somewhere that I already passed. I think once I'm down, you know, this area over here, this is going to be pretty smooth sailing, and so I think I'm just going to go do this full loop, I think. So I'm saying the word so a lot. So, you know, so. All right, take a minute, soak in the view, and then I'll see if I can find my route down. So the two main reasons I wanted to do this route today, one, just because it's a cool route and it looked like it'd be really fun. But the second reason is this is like one of the more technical sections of the Whirl. There's another one over by Monte Cristo, and I think by Lone Peak as well. I don't know if I'll ever attempt the Whirl or not, just because that's such a big day with so much elevation gain. But figured it'd be fun to try this just to see kind of what it would feel like. And imagine, I guess I'd be going the other direction probably, and possibly at night, but kind of cool to think about though. There's a big old raven on top of this rock over here. Check that out. Looks like this is our way down. That doesn't look too bad, except for maybe up there, we'll see. Picking up a little bit. All right, that wasn't bad. I think that does it for the technical section. So maybe there's a couple more scrambles up further, but it looks like it's for the most part mellowed out quite a bit. That's why I just came down. Crazy. I should be getting to Eagle Peak here soon. It wasn't too bad getting here from Devil's Castle. There were a few sections of ridgeline where there was just like a lot of trees that made it harder, so you had to kind of like go around. Still pretty chill compared to what I was just on earlier. This is the top of Eagle Peak. Looking back at Devil's Castle, and there's a lake down there. Looks like there's a little bit more rock on the ridgeline through there. And then after that, I'm hoping it smooths out for a while so I can start, you know, going a little bit faster. It is already noon, and I think I've only got like 1.5 liters of water left. I think that'll be enough if I can move quickly. This is yeah, turning out to be a pretty nice loop, I think. I am headed back down now. I know there's a couple more high points before I get to Wolverine. Let me check my map. Looks like I'll be passing over Point Supreme, Catherine Pass, and Mount Tuscarora. And then after that, Wolverine, Patsy Marley, and back down. A ways to go. But I did take my time going over Devil's Castle, since that was the crux of the route. And I wanted to make sure I didn't, you know, get off route and go the wrong way and fall to my death or anything. Making good time now. Well, that sucked. I don't know what the correct way to get down through all these rocks here beneath Eagle Peak is, but I don't think I went the right way. I tried staying up on the ridge as much as I could, but I got to a few points where there's like too many trees, and also got cliffed out a couple of times, so I had to backtrack a bit. I think the worst was there was one spot, it looked like I go left or right. I went right, ended up having to down climb a thing, and then ended up side hilling across a bunch of just like loose scree and gravel, which was not fun. But I'm back on solid feeling ground again and making my way. It's pretty cool looking over that way. I've never been out this way before. Anyways, yeah, this is way better than I was just on earlier. I think now, at least it looks like the rest of the way should be much more doable and quick. If not, I probably won't be able to make it all the way around because I've only got 1 liter of water left and it's hot out here. But if it's easy going like this, I should be able to make the whole loop, I think. They're making good time now. I'm at the top of the Supreme chairlift, making my way through. I'll have to keep my eye out for signs of heavy danger today. Any snow instability. Point Supreme. I was tired enough coming up that I know getting up to Wolverine over there is gonna be a slog, but we'll get there. It just makes it easier to do next time. I am just about to the top of Tuscarora, and it's going good. I can see now over and down to Brighton over this way. I just passed a guy a bit ago who's training for the whirl, and he started today going up the south ridge of Superior, and he's going all the way to the tram at Snowbird. So that's pretty impressive, I think. It's a long ways, a lot of elevation gain. I still think the whirl would be amazing to complete, but I'm pretty tired just what I'm doing today. So that's would definitely be a lofty goal. I feel like I need more time to train. Look at that though, that's pretty sweet views. I'm at the top, and It doesn't look like I have too much of a drop between here and Mount Wolverine over there. We'll drop down a little bit here, but it doesn't look too bad to me. I'm at the top Mount Wolverine and it is cool up here. You can see my traverse I did over there. Kind of far looking from here. I just got done eating a snack break, so I'm ready to head on down. I'm going to be making my way around the Wolverine Cirque, kind of, and then down from there. I'm back at the car. That was an awesome time. I'm actually quite a bit more tired than I thought I'd be based on the distance and elevation that it was. There was just, I guess, a little bit more scrambling to that section after Eagle Peak that I wasn't expecting. But overall, it was really good. I'm glad I was able to get out and pick a few more bags. If you like this video, check out my channel. I've got quite a few other hiking videos in the area as well. Thanks for watching.